Hey now, my name is Nick from Board Game Brawl, and this is your Kickstarter update. And you know, a lot of people weren't happy with how negative my last Kickstarter update was, but the truth is, folks, I love Kickstarter. And when I see project creators doing something that seems shady to me, I'm not going to be quiet about it. But okay, in order to make up for that last update, let's talk about 4 projects that I am very positive about. Zombicide is back on Kickstarter with Season 3, which consists of the big box standalone game Rue Morgue and the smaller expansion Angry Neighbors, and of course tons of extra exclusive minis that you can get as part of the campaign. Now, a lot of people don't like CMON. They question why they're still using Kickstarter at all, and there's a lot of long delays with some of their games. And I personally don't like that some of the stretch goals are things that are necessary for other stretch goals, like here's a Murder of Crows mini. Next stretch goal, here's cards so that you can actually use them in the game. So that's a little weird, but honestly, I love Zombicide. I love a lot of CMON's other projects, and they run really tight, efficient campaigns that don't harass you and that I think are really well put together. So definitely something to consider checking out if you haven't been into Zombicide before. Artipia Games is back on Kickstarter with New Dawn, which is a thematic sequel to Among the Stars, their Seven Wonders-ish drafting game that's becoming really popular, especially this year. And this is more of a board game than that game is, where you each take control of galactic officials trying to rebuild a destroyed part of the galaxy. They did something really cool here in the beginning of the campaign where people were complaining about how high the price of the game itself is on that pledge tier, and they actually lowered it and made a new pledge tier, which I think was pretty outstanding of them. Now, I think I like the next project I'm going to talk about just because of the artwork and theme alone. This is Ants, the board game from designer Steven Zoe, and this is just you taking control of anthropomorphic chibi ants trying to build the greatest ant kingdom ever. It just looks weird and off the wall, and I don't know. I just like the theme. I'm going to have to look into it more because I really hope the gameplay itself holds up to what the theme is. But the final game I want to talk about this week is the winner for best theme, in my opinion, and that's Antidote from Bellwether Games. This is a party deduction style game where the players have been involved in a laboratory accident that's infected them with an illness, and they have to try and find the cure. You're going to do this by hand management, wheeling and dealing, negotiating, passing cards around in order to make sure that the last card that you have is the actual antidote, hence the name. I think this is definitely something to keep your eye on if you like party deduction style games like I do. So, my name is Nick from Board Game Brawl. This has been your overwhelmingly positive Kickstarter update, and I'm reminding you to get out there and game every day and in every way. Take care.